Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So I've got a lot of requests for braided balayage. So I'm just gonna do a tutorial for you guys. So this one I already did just a little bit just to have an idea. Okay, and I didn't do any root melt, nothing in that. This one I'm gonna use one more time. So this is my, so for a root melt today I'm gonna just use my conditioner just to get extra hold and get comfortable with it, and I'm gonna go with the lightener. Okay, so I'm using 20 volume here, and in the next video I will be doing with the colors. So we're gonna do actually the root melt and whatever did lighting we did today, we're gonna color that one, so you guys have an idea how to go about with the lighter, and if you're doing the reverse balayage, how to go about that. So I'm just gonna just start sectioning. So I always prefer to do the middle sectioning, so doesn't matter whatever part they're doing, they can actually part anywhere, right? Okay. So that's the sectioning we did for the braided balayage. And now I'm gonna go in and do my lightener, just a tap with the lightener. Sorry, this is not the lightener, the conditioner I mean, because the lightener we're gonna be using to lighten the hair. This is just to give the control to the hair a little bit. I'm taking big pieces just a little bit than the root touch-up, because we don't actually doing root melt or root touch-up, so it's not necessary to take those thinner pieces. Just to show you guys. I'm gonna do on all four siding like this, okay? Okay, so the four sides are done. Now you guys can see that I should have more control on the hair. Okay, so let me just show you. I'm gonna do, if it was an actual root melt, I was gonna comb through section by section, but with this one I'm just going through at once, just to take any knots. If there's any extra product, I'm just taking that off. Same thing on the back. See? that I have much better, cleaner sections. Okay, so the two back sections, I'm gonna make it to one. Okay, and I'm gonna take thin slices and I'm gonna weave into them and just give a little bit tease, so it's gonna come as a blended look. So let me show you guys. Okay, you guys can see. So the bolder look, the more bolder look you need, the more thick weaves you guys need to do for the lighter pieces, and the more blended look, or the less highlights or thinner highlights you guys need to weave a thinner one, right? So if I'm doing thinner ones, I'm gonna take about like maybe this much, right? This thin, but I'm gonna go for a little bit thicker. Actually, let me take two sections here. One would be difficult. This one will go there, this one will go there. Okay, so these are my darker pieces. Same thing I'm going to follow on every section, but I will show you one by one. Okay, so the section will look like this. So this is this is my the darker section. Okay, see the zigzag coming. Okay, now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna actually clip this for now, and we're gonna open one side. Okay, I'm gonna actually clip this one for now, which we weaved and put it on us on the side, right, from this section. So I'm just gonna put this in a different clip. And this one as well, which we took it out by weaving from this section. So this one. So right now I kind of have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sections in total. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go with this one. So it really depends. I just want to give you know, a bolder look on the front even with the lightener. So I'm gonna take thick weaves from here. So the same thing, I'm just gonna take slices and I'm gonna weave them. Make sure your sections are clean. Okay, so this one I'm gonna leave it out for the darker. See, let me do that again for you guys. So I took this section out and I'm just gonna weave it a thicker one because I want to leave less darker hair at the front. So I'm just gonna leave that for the darker, and this one will do the same thing. One section will go at the front, one section will go in this one, which we did weaving from this section. Okay, I'm just gonna flip into that. Okay, and I'm gonna follow the same process on this side and the other side. Again, let me show you one more time. So I'm just gonna take the slice, leave that, and okay, so this was my front hair. Forgot to clip those. Let me actually clip those ones. Okay, and I'm gonna take the thicker weaves, leave that for the darker pieces, and this one will go in this one, this one will go with this one. Okay, again thicker pieces, thicker weaving, because I want more brighter at the front. If you guys need less, then do the less weaving. So this one will go into this section, this one for the darker, and this piece will go here. And I'm gonna follow that. Okay, so as you guys can see, this is my front, this is the darker pieces, okay, which I did take it out from the front section. And one section is here. Okay, so I did like kind of 4 sections here. I'm gonna braid those first to just keep out of the way, so I can work on the other side the same way I'm doing with this one. thing here. Same thing. I like to braid before even applying the lightener or the color, so it gives me more control because of the so many sections. So this one I will do it later once I take the section out from this section. So let me do this section first and then we will braid this one. So the same thing, I'm just gonna clip that. I'm doing the same kind of weaving pattern. So this will go there, this will go with that one. Like this. I'm gonna follow same thing. Okay, so these two sections are done. I'm gonna braid them as well with that one. So I'm gonna braid this section here and this section for now. Okay. Okay, so for now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 braids. You can take less. Okay, so instead of doing 2 sections at the back, this is easier. I would take just 1 section and do the same pattern, the weaving, and then section that over there at this one and leave the dark pieces out. But this will be easier because if you're doing it especially the first time, so you have more and better control and you know like what are you doing basically. So these ones what I took out from this section, I'm just gonna leave this here for now and I'm gonna clip that from my way out and I'm gonna do this one section remaining. So I'm gonna take again the same thing and will show you guys. So the same thing. You guys can see, okay. Again, I'm taking thicker because I need bolder at the front. So this one will be my dark pieces. This one will go there in this section, and this one will go on a separate section. Okay, so the same kind of thing I'm gonna follow all over. Again, braided balayage has so many variations. I will try to teach each one. It's kind of, you know, it's balayage. It's like freehand painting. It's basically your preference as well. This is just like a basic method that how do you go about it, but pretty much it's gonna be the same thing. And that's gonna cut a lot of your time. It's super easy, super simple, and very effective and less time. Less messy. Okay, so now I have 3 sections again, as you guys can see. Okay, let me show you. So this section, and I have this section. So I'm gonna braid them all. Okay, so for the darker pieces, I'm not gonna do any color on those, but it would be very simple. I'm gonna show you in my next video how you go about that. But the same thing kind of, if you are doing darker pieces too with the lighter pieces, just open one by one the braid and just paint them and just braid them again. Okay, so I kind of have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 braids, because I want to do in small sections. It's up to you if you want to take bigger sections like that, just 4 parts, do the slicing, do the weaving, and do the sectioning. So it would be around like maybe 6 braids, then you're good too. So what I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna put one braid lightener, one dark, one lightener, one dark, one lightener, one dark, and one lighter, and one dark. So I'm gonna go, so these would be my 2 lighter pieces at the front. Okay, so these 2 darker, actually, and these 2 lightener. Actually, I'm gonna go one this lightener, and then darker, and then lighter, and then darker. Okay, let's see. So I'm just gonna open up this one. Actually, this one I'm gonna leave it darker. So I'm gonna do this one. I'm just gonna open this up. If I would do the darker pieces, I would just open it up like that and take my thinner sections, just paint them, saturate them properly, again saturate them properly all over here, just not touching my root mouth if there was an original root mouth. And then I'm just gonna, preferably the root melt would be the same as this braid. So if you're even touching it, no problem, just paint them all over and then just braid this part. Okay, and I'm doing this lightener, so I'm just gonna take again small sections. I'm not gonna put them in foils. If you have you know, the darker hair client, you can definitely do that. And I will try to do, let me show you actually how do you the foil. So I'm gonna actually weave this. Let me just tease it, I don't need to weave it now. So 1 2, that's it. I'm just gonna saturate the lightning product. I usually use board, but doesn't matter. I'm gonna paint at the bottom as well. Okay, and I'm gonna actually do the brush like this. and bend it upwards. Okay, if I want to do that in the foil, I just go like this, put that on the foil, and just to show you guys, I'm not going to do all over foils. It's your preference. If you want to go lighter, if your client is darker, then you can do all over the whatever we're doing the lighting braid. You can do foil all over. Just to give you guys an idea. Okay, I'm gonna taste that. 1, 2. Show you actually. 2, 3. Make sure you're blending this at the top, just like we do for the balayage. Okay, and I'm gonna follow the same process on my lightener braids. Okay, if you guys want to leave it this way, you can leave it this way. If you want to braid it, you can braid it. I'm gonna do braid. Okay, the same thing, so this kind of thing. Okay, let me show you actually. I'm gonna actually do at the back 2 lighter pieces. This one too. It's your preference again. If you want to leave that dark, if you want more blended look, then go for it. So I'm gonna follow the same pattern everywhere, okay? If there was a color there, then you have to be careful. You want to put the foil there to prevent this color go into your lighter pieces, okay? Okay, I'm gonna braid that and keep that out of my way. Okay, so these 2 lighter pieces, I'm gonna leave this dark and I'm gonna go this one with lighter. Kinda wanna do like a money piece here. Okay, and I'm gonna braid them as well. Okay, so this is lighter, this is darker, this is lighter, this is lighter, this is darker, this one lighter, this one darker, and this one lighter. I'm gonna do the front first because I did that front first. Okay, I'm gonna braid this as well. In my next video, I will try to do less braids. So the same thing is gonna be I'm gonna be following, but less braids because I'm not gonna do the lightning. This one specifically I wanted like more lightning, so that's why I did it. So I'm gonna do now this lighter. So all done. If I was not explaining and not making videos, it would have taken less time. But I just wanted to explain each and everything what I faced, so you guys don't have to face that. And so I'm gonna show you. Here's my pieces. So I did 2 lighter pieces here and here, 1 darker. If this would be a color, you can just put the same root mat color with this one and just braid it. If you want to do with the foils, you can go ahead and do with the foils like this. If your client has darker leather, so you definitely want to lift it better. But this one I don't need it very lighter, so that's why I just put it like open air. So this braid I did lighter. It would be this one darker if it were less braids, but I wanna very bold look at the back as well, so that's why I did 2 braids lighter here. This one is darker, this one is lighter, this one is darker, and this one is lighter again. Okay, so kind of same thing all over. So I'm gonna let it process, wash it, and then blow dry it, and we'll show you guys the result. Okay. Hi guys, so this is the final result of the balayage we did. Turn on the light. Okay, you guys can see how this is coming blended, and as well as with the money piece, so you don't have to do anything extra on that. And this is kinda very blended look. So let me show you all over. See the blending? I hope you guys like it. Please let me know in the comment section. And if you guys have any question, please put that in the comment. Please do subscribe my channel and like this video and share this video. And I will do the next one with the root melted, and we're gonna do the color as well. Thank you.